Maseratis are a luxury sports car. While they may be classified as executive, it is a sports car. It is an exclusive sports car. Their exclusivity means they don't have mass production, which goes some way in improving reliability. They can be very expensive to maintain. Parts can take very long to source. Now someone's gonna say parts can be found in Australia. I just tried checking the internet for parts in Australia for Maserati. It's very difficult to find original Maserati parts in Australia. It can be very hard to source these parts. Some of these parts are not the original Maserati parts. So the only way would be sourcing it all the way from Italy, which is very, very expensive. Why would someone buy Maseratis? And why did it have to be bought through a Sri Lankan company?
So let's take a look at the Maserati costs. 40 Maseratis were bought, each costing $125,000. So 40 times $125,000 gives us $5 million, which is 17.6 million kina. The air freight charge costing $1.35 million, which is 4.5 million kina, bringing the total cost to $6,357,684, which is 21.3 million kina.
Even though many APEC VIPs were transported only on a Toyota VX, why was the Maserati bought? Last moment and shipped on a plane. Didn't they know APEC was coming? This only proves that the Maseratis were a last-minute purchase, and they were shipped on a plane because they had to be brought at the last minute. Maseratis were only driven around in convoys, and they even went to markets. They were at places they weren't supposed to be. During the APEC time, the APEC minister said that the Maseratis will sell like hot cakes.
The last thing the government wants is to keep these luxury vehicles. We are not interested in having these vehicles at all. These vehicles will be sold off and will no longer be the property of the government and will be no cost to the government at the end of the day.
The APEC CEO also said that the Maseratis will be no burden to the state and will all follow a clear tender process when will be sold. But that did not happen. Till today, the Maseratis are in a shed and losing its value every day. The buses are standing in the hot sun every day. They haven't still been collected. Does the finance department have any idea on selling the Maseratis to at least make some retained value? As the Maseratis are already depreciated as it was bought in 2018.
Maseratis are the fastest depreciating car in the world. Let's assume the wear and tear cost, as the Maserati was never serviced after APEC. It was locked in a shed and left to rust. The Maserati was never checked regularly. It had very poor maintenance.
Luxury cars lose 50% of their value as soon as they are driven out of the showroom. I'm not saying Maseratis are bad. I'm just saying Maseratis are great cars, but once APEC was over, they should have been sold immediately when they had a higher value, not to be kept in shed rusting away.
In total, the Maseratis cost 21.3 million kina from all the way from Italy to Port Moresby.